Hello and welcome again to Three Swords Tarot. Today I'm going to be looking at number 16 in the Major Arcana, which is of course the Tower. Now whenever the Tower comes up in readings, my first thought automatically is the first Die Hard movie. I think about the end final battle where Hans Gruber, the bad guy, is thrown off the top of the Nakatomi Tower. And this, of course, is his downfall. Literally, he goes splat at the end. But other films come to mind when the Tower comes up, and that is, of course, the Tower in Inferno. And the Tower is often in tarot depicted as being on fire as it's struck by lightning. What do those two movies have in common? Well, they're considered disaster movies because there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of destruction, and that is what the Tower is all about. The Tower basically does what it says on the tin. When the Tower card comes up in a reading, it is showing that there's something sudden and unexpected is going to happen. Something completely unpredictable and out of the blue. It could be an event, it could be a change. Either way, whatever it is, you won't see it coming until it hits you. And when it does, chaos, destruction, upheaval, it will all come and basically knock you on your butt. Whenever the Tower appears, disorder and confusion normally follows in its wake. You have a nice, lovely, solid, secure tower, or so you thought, and then the sudden lightning strikes, bring it with it mental clarity and illumination, and you will see how quickly your stable, solid tower crumbles. When the lightning strikes, it illuminates all the faults and all the weak spots in your orderly, pristine world, and reduces it to rubble. It is only through this chaos and confusion where we can see what needs to be done in our lives. It's only when the tower collapses and the dust settles and clears can you see what you need to do. So the tower actually plays an important part in our lives. Now the Tower is not always a bad card to see, because sometimes we need the tower around us to fall so we can see what else is out there or what is around us. For example, if you see the Seven of Swords with the Tower, the Seven of Swords indicates betrayal, deceit and trickery, and it indicates that there is someone in our lives or around us who are deceiving us in some way. When the next card shows the Tower, it shows that the veil they have thrown over us will fall and we will be able to see past their facade and see who they really are. We will be able to see what they are up to and see them clearly as the deceitful person that they are. Sometimes the Tower, alongside the Seven of Swords, shows that the truth will be revealed and it becomes a positive card. Sometimes you see the Tower and the Ace of Coins. The Tower can represent that we are set in our ways. We've built our little tower and we are content. It is only when the tower falls that we are able to see a new opportunity ahead. Something bigger, something better for us. Likewise, if you see the Tower and the Fool, the Tower shows the old ways, the old situation falling and collapsing so that a new beginning can start, so that you can see what other possibilities are open for you, what other adventures are. Sometimes the old must be pushed aside to clear the way for something new. Sometimes, unfortunately, the falling of the tower can represent the end of a relationship. And once the tower falls, there will be hurt and pain, but there will also be healing, and you will be able to move on. The relationship falls because it wasn't built on a solid foundation. If all it took was a single strike of lightning to bring down the whole tower, to bring down the whole relationship, sudden insight to bring it down, it was not a healthy relationship. And though it may hurt, it is for the best. Looking at the tower reversed can also be seen as a positive card, because when it is reversed, it can indicate a major disaster avoided. You have you've had a narrow miss or a close escape. Something was coming that could be destructive, but you've managed to prevent it or avoid it. The tower reverse can also indicate that you are making a sudden drastic change internally, something you have done. Upright, it is an external change or an external event. Reverse, it is an internal one, something you have done. Likewise, here again we have another version of the tower, but these cards tend to be a little more dramatic, because not only is the tower being struck by lightning, but we also see the formation of a tornado, which is a sign of a storm brewing or trouble ahead. In this particular card, it looks as if you're going to get a slight warning before the unexpected happens. So that will be telling you that there are some signs that something big and bad is coming your way. In this particular card, the tower is not brought down by lightning, but is actually under attack. So this could show someone deliberately coming to cause chaos in your life, someone deliberately coming to cause upheaval in your life. But you also see the little hummingbird up at the top that actually still shows that despite all the people falling to their death, there will be healing and they will be able to recover and come back from this. So there are an awful lot of different ways of showing the tower. They all come in. Every artist and tarot reader have a different view of reading the tower and representing the tower, but they all have the same themes of the person of the tower being struck, and more often than not, people falling from it. The tower can also sometimes, and this is very rarely, represent a literal destruction of a building, or it could represent an accident, something equally as unpredictable and sudden. But there would have to be other cards around it to show what kind of upheaval it is. So it is very, very rare to just have the tower card. In order to know what form this sudden change will take, you need to draw more cards and get the whole picture before you make a decision about what it represents and what the outcome will be. Okay, that is all I have to say on this card at the moment. So thank you again for watching, and I hope you check out my Facebook page in the description below. Thank you.